You want to know what the good thing is about only streaming on YouTube now? I don't need to do any bullshit with ads to disable pre-rolls for the Twitch side of things now. Because it just doesn't exist. Anyways, hi, welcome in everybody. How are we all doing? It's been a while since I've been live. I've forgotten how to do this. We're playing some Castlevania Symphony of the Night tonight. I might actually just take us on over to that scene now. I'm actually gonna make sure that I did that right. That should be fine. Alrighty, so Castlevania Symphony of the Night Randomizer specifically is what we're doing tonight. This is the next one I'm wanting to tackle for a video after the Spyro one. And I figured this would be a fun one to do, because this was just a fun randomizer all the way through. I feel like it's a lot more engaging than the Spyro one is, but with the Spyro one, like, that's a weird game to randomize just because it's not built for that kind of thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and mute up the music, get the game on. And a 3, 2, 1, let's kick her off. And let me start the live split timer because I want to keep track of how long this bitch takes. There is no prologue here today. Alright. So this is going to completely skip over the Richter prologue there. We're just kind of bouncing on through. I forgot I set myself to the red color. Honestly, it's kind of baller. I fuck with it. Alright. So I'm just going to do my usual thing when I travel through. And that's just the speed tech. The shield backdash cancel. Okay, I was expecting to see another thing pop up there. Oh, there's a level up. A la carte mail there. Interesting. Well, I got one piece of the a la carte armor at least. And then there will be one more here. Okay, I think my game just got a little broken already. Let's get that dialogue there. So, just for the uninitiated, the Ring of Vada is the best accessory in the game. Look at those stat ups while I've got nothing else equipped. Although I can equip the Arcane armor, and that's at least some defense. But, yeah, I'm about to do a lot more damage with just bare fists than I'm meant to be able to do at the start of the game here. Anyway, so I'm gonna pop down here now. That's gonna be the Jewel Sword. Okay. Certainly not gonna say no to that. So I believe with the Jewel Sword, the thing that does is that just lets me occasionally turn enemies into stones I can sell. Which, I mean, considering the shops can have anything, might be handy. Actually, let me go here first and see what this is. Okay, that's just a potion. I'll still go do that later just to get that marked off the map, but yeah. Knowing what that is, I'm realizing doesn't do anything for me because I'm still going to collect it regardless. I think I'm just on autopilot with how I normally commentate when I do these things, which is not well. Ooh, relic. Skill of Wolf. Okay, so that's one of the wolf power-ups. Problem is, that means nothing to me while I still do not have the wolf power-up. So I'm gonna need to wait until I can use that. I don't fuck with how long the delay is after using the sword until I can move again. I might have to do like only jump slashes. Let's go this way, smack that open in goggles. That's a head armor. It's an accessory up and an intelligence up. that means anything for me right now. Yeah, I can't like rapid swing that sword. I don't fuck with that. Hopefully I can get a better one. That was just a stick of dynamite. Okay. I know normally that's a life max up in vanilla. Resist dark. I mean, I guess that could be useful for later. Don't know what happened to my jump there. I just kind of ate my input. Yeah, breaking candles for now will do nothing for us since we don't have the cube of Zoe. Leapstone already, so I have double jump. That's just opened up a lot of things on my tracker. That's made a lot of things green that weren't green before. Oh, I'll take my Zircon. Let's do this. Hop on up. Alright, we want to go this way now. There's going to be a thing up here. I'm realizing I went on my way to do the push-up puzzle, but I'm realizing now I probably could have just gotten up there normally with double jump. Alrighty, so we are going to have to do the first boss at least. And I think for the boss, since the weapon swinging on this thing is not good, I might actually just de-equip it and I'll just fucking bare fist Slugger and Glabin. Because I don't see any reason not to. Like, I'm still going to be doing a lot of damage regardless because Ring of Vada, so these guys are going to melt. Let me just get on up here. Backdash in. Alright. Come on. Alright, well, he's dead. Okay. Not my best combat, but we got there in the end, and we got a sword for it. Power increases with gameplay. Well, I'm not going to be playing for very long, so that's useless to me. For now then, we're going to have to go... We have to go this way, because I've got 2 checks through this way to go get. Having no shield is going to slow me down a bit as well. I need to find a shield pronto so I can start shield backdash cancelling again. I'm just going to go all the way down. I'll grab the ones in the middle on the way back up. Let's backdash on through here. That is a life max up. Certainly not going to say no to that. More HP never hurt anybody. Whoop. Out. Another life max up. Okay. That's 2. So then. What am I doing in terms of important items so far? So I've got Skill of Wolf and Leapstone for relics. And then none of the other progression items that go in the normal inventory after the fact. I am going to make it a habit to save at every save point I see, just on the off chance I do get soft locked or game crash of any variety. Better safe than sorry in that regard. Punch, 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 punch. Drop down. That's just another mushroom. I'm getting a lot of mushrooms as filler items. How many shiitake have I gotten so far? Well, at least one that I can see in the log. Alright, we're in the marble gallery. There's a couple checks we can get here. Technically, I could go up into Orcs' quarters now. But I think I'm going to stick with the vanilla pathing for now, just for XP purposes, so I don't end up going getting myself cooked in high-level areas while I'm still not that kitted out. Like, sure, I've got the Ring of Vada, but that's only going to be carrying me so much. I've got to make sure I can keep up with everything else. So that was a heart vessel, but I've turned on an option for the randomizers that make the heart vessels, or the heart max-ups, be MP max-ups instead. So that did nothing for my heart count. Okay, he dropped in like 3 hits. That's kind of crazy. I don't know why I'm saying that's kind of crazy. That's just the Ring of Vada. The Ring of Vada is busted. There's a reason it's not acquirable until after your first playthrough of the game, normally. What do we got here? One of these guys. I'll take a level up. Alright, heading on through. This is going to bring us out to here. I didn't see what this was before. That's an Osafune katana. That's good, isn't it? It's a two-handed weapon. But also, that was an insane attacker. But is it going to be worth using over bare fists for now? But also, if I get a shield, I'm going to be de-equipping that hell fast. God, I messed my fucking shield backdash cancel already. God. Please, game, give me a shield. I'm beg. Alright, keep on going back. Okay, I can't jump gap. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually kill these guys, otherwise they're just gonna juggle me to high hell and back. Okay, so I can two-hit that guy now with the sword. I guess it's a mild improvement. Alright. The platforming is not quite as precise since I have the double jump, which is good. Oh, hold on, you dropped the thing. What is that? Smart potion. So I think that increases my intelligence stat temporarily. So if I find myself needing to spam spells a bunch, that might be good to pop beforehand. I don't know how often I'm going to need to do that, though. Unless I find myself in a really good spot to start spamming Soul Steal. Which I doubt, but you never know. Okay. Come on, get me out of there. Oh yeah, right, the cutting doesn't happen. I mean... this is open. I know there's an item here on the way out. It's just a monster vial, okay. Not worth it. Alright. Let's continue on. There's gonna be a flea man in here. I think it's literally just the one though. Alright. So now... it's just smooth sailing until the outer wall. And then I get to look for more shit. There goes the rando so far. Slow start. I got double jump already, which is good, but... I was hoping for more. Although I did get a Ring of Vada right off the rip, which is the best accessory in the game, so... I'm hoping for a shield at some point, because I'm already sick of the normal backdash. I miss my shield backdash cancel so much. At least I can one-shot these guys because I have a sword that's strong. And I dropped the shield. Okay, never mind. Fuck the sword. I'm going back to barefisting. I'm realizing how it sounds what I said, but I'm sticking to it. Waiting for an early ridiculous weapon. I mean, the Ring of Vada is pretty well across that point, because let me just look at that stat difference if I were to de-equip the Ring of Vada now. Ring of Vada is busted. There we go. Yes, remember when you were delivering the busted weapon? Oh, the fucking... Oh shit, holy glasses already? That's huge. Okay, that's one of my progression items that I need to get to second castle later, so... Actually, that means I can just go straight to second castle once I get flight. That's bonkers. Yeah, the fucking Chrysogrim is the one you're referring to. Oh, there's a relic here. Oh, I'm mana max up, good. And my mist form already. Okay, I don't need to deal with the guy again. I can just... Yep. Now, if I get a Chrysogrim while I've got this set up going with the Ring of Vada, though, that's it. This game is broken apart. I don't know where it's gonna be, though. And... I could probably check to see if I'm in a spot where I can hint it. Don't know if it'd be worth, though. Another mana max up. I'll take that. I'm getting a lot of mana already. Okay, I'm gonna save game, because it's time to deal with the doppelganger. God, having mist form already is actually kind of nuts. I'm realizing that means I can full explore the long library when I get there, and I won't need to double back later. That's actually really nice. I like that. I'm gonna put the sword back on, just to deal with this guy. Okay, it's dead. And apparently it's dropping my silver ring. Okay. That's another progression item that lets me get to a check later if I find the gold ring along with it. So that's... What the fuck? This is already giving me so much shit that I normally would have needed to, like, farm a bunch for. Parasites, a screen light button. I mean, I'll take it, though. I'll come to the library in a bit. I just want to open the rest of the wall first. I love that I'm just about one-shotting most of these guys. The best part is, I turned on the thing in the randomizer that lets enemies have 50% more stats, so more health, more attack, more defense. It doesn't mean anything anymore since I have the Ring of Vada. Like, everything is just... Everything is just. I don't know how else to describe it aside from that. Heart refresh. I mean, if I start using sub-weapons, that could be big. Alright, I'm gonna save there. I'm gonna pop the teleporter. Go back to the entrance, grab the item there. I'm realizing there's another item I can grab from entrance that I could have gotten before when I went down there earlier. But I can go get that now and then come back to the wall later. Whoops, wrong way. That's Clock Tower. That's not where I want to go. I need to go down another screen. Yum. I'm realizing I have to do a good job putting down recording markers when I find important shit like I'm meant to be. Whoopsies. Alright. Let's go here. Backdash through here. Alright. There's the potion. Let's go up this way real quick. down here. And I can use the mist to do that. And that gets me to nunchucks. Not worth it. Alright. Let's go back to the wall then. I'll go back towards the library and do all the stuff there. Because there's a lot of tricks I can get there with both the double jump and the mist form. The game is telling me... Or the tracker is telling me I should be able to get to where the fairy card is with what I've got. When I think normally I would require flight to get to that. So I might have to do some finagling with the movement physics. Either that or I pray to God this place gives me flight. Honestly, a form of bat would be, or a soul of bat would be fucking awesome. Get those flea men out of my face. What is that? The pork bun. Okay. The flea man dropped cheese. I don't think I want cheese from the flea man. Well, let's go up this way now. Time to go quickly. I must proceed at a high velocity, or whatever it is the fucking blue rat says. I'm realizing I probably shouldn't be ignoring all these books, because I'm going to need to go backwards in a second. Is this even any good? Nope. That is a meal ticket. I'm just gonna punch a bunch. Okay, there we go. Die. Alright. So where's the fairy thing? The fairy thing is up there. Yeah, even with mist form, that feels impossible to reach. I don't know what kind of fucking physics finagling they're wanting me to do there, but... I don't know, we'll see what the librarian has, because he could have a progression item.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
I have gems to sell.
Thank you.
I'm interested in
Damn,
this.
I don't have that much money. Scimitar, it's just a sword. It's not a great sword. Zircon, that buys higher than it sells. That's not worth. That's a two-hand sword. Chakram. Metal Alucard Mal I've already got because I was in the entrance. Topaz Circlet, poison damage, not worth. Katana's a two-hand sword. Silver Ring, that's the one I got earlier. So there is a regression item here, but it's one I already have. That's the katana I already have. Holy Glasses progression item, I already got that before. Okay.
Farewell for now.
Shop has nothing. Alrighty, so in that case, let's go ahead up this way. Yeah, sure, we'll save. Why do I have a Discord message? Okay, nothing important. Alright, forgot about the flea armor. Ooh, Iron Cuirass is much better than what I have on now, isn't it? Oh, not by much. It is still better, so you know what, I'll take it. God, I fucking hate these guys. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Do that, though. What is that? Library card. Okay, so I've got that to make my way back here later, if I need to. A life max up and a ruby circlet. Ruby circlet? Actually, ruby circlet lets me choose a boss later. Not that I need to be able to, but... you know, it's just nice. Whereabouts am I out on the track? I'm there. Go on, get me out of this fucking corner. Oh my god. Alright. That's a demon down. High potion. Yeah, okay. We've got a few things we can break down here. Resist dark, meal ticket, library card. And this is going to be a mana max up. Okay. Alright, so I've got a lot of max MP now. Now... why is the game still telling me I have a check at the librarian? Or is that just because, like, there's a progression item? Yeah, because technically the first item the librarian sells is meant to be a prog item in OG game. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to buy the scimitar afterward. And... save. I'm just taking stock of what I can and can't do for right now. How the hell are they expecting me to be able to get up here? Like, why is the tracker telling me that is possible? With the kit I have now, I don't think it is. Okay, maybe I do have to come back to the library later, and the tracker lied to me. I don't think that check is meant to be green.
What can I do for you? Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Farewell for now.
Alright. I guess with the library done, I could try and force my way through the clock tower. That sounds fucking awful though, so I don't think I will. Alright. So we back out the wall. Honestly, I think this might just be a go back to the marble corridor and see if I can get to Olrox's quarters and by extension the Colosseum. Because then from the Colosseum, I can also backdoor into the chapel and start doing checks there. And I think that's going to be the better play. You know, I'm actually just going to equip the scimitar. Just to deal with these plants a lot better. Alright, so 2 slice on them. Then drop the tart. I don't want cake, thank you. No dessert. I'm realizing no Jewel of Open, which means no underground as well. So I'll have to come back here once I find the jewel. Where clock? There, clock. Clock not open. Okay. Time to go out and back in a bunch until it's open. Flashing screen warning, I guess. I could just wait, but me doing it this way means I skip the animation of the statue opening up. Now you have the urge to do an AP. It has been a while, maybe we should organize another one. Come on. Why are you not opening? Motherfuck. Come on. Come on. Bruh. There we go. That took long enough. How long into this am I? I'm 30 minutes in. Doesn't feel like it's been 30 minutes. This is kind of flown by. I saw one of those things dropped on an and I don't care. I have to go pick it up. I'm gonna be so fucking 100 emoji. Alright, so from here, I need to book it hard right because there is a breakable wall here. With a falchion, a life max up, and a life max up. You know, I'll take a double life max up. Is that sword any good? It's better than a scimitar. I'll take it. Now I do want to go this way first. While I can't do the rest of Olrox's quarters yet, I can at least go activate the teleporter. Ooh, gold plate. Go through the list and see if any new showed up. I think there's a few new ones that have been moved into like the call sections on the Discord now. So I think those might be worth looking into. I know the Crash 2 rando got updated recently. That has a level gate entrance rando option now. And it's also got Wumpa Sanity. So every Wumpa fruit is a check, which sounds fucking stupid, but I kind of want to try it. Oh, I thought I killed him. How are you not dead? Did I accidentally unequip the Ring of Vada? I didn't. That was just unfortunate. Oop. There we go. Ooh, $100. Whoops. That's fine. Coliseum. Okay, so I can't do the roof checks. I don't have access to axes right now. But I can get just about everything else from here. Hopefully there's some kind of flight power-up. Or a cube of Zoe. Either one of those would be good. They had a Satisfactory, Earthbound, and Mega Man 3 to the core list. Ooh, Satisfactory is a... I feel like that'd be a long one. Ooh, $400. Pog. That's a boomerang. Less Pog. Thank you, game. Even though I was slashing, you decided it didn't go through. Ooh, okay. I'll take a familiar. Let's equip that ghost card. I mean, it's gonna do an AP with Satisfactory and Factorio now. Oh, that sounds ridiculous. Like, more ridiculous than some of the other fucking stupid randos we've done. Through here. Ooh. Okay, those kind of hurt. Noted. Alright, I think I need to drop down. Okay, those guys have a lot more HP than I remember them having. Either that or my strength stat got fucking nerfed somehow. No, my strength stat's fine. I'm just gonna skedaddle. Kill that guy, grab the power of Sire. You know what? I'm done asking. Give me your health. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he takes a lot of hits. Ow. Okay, hold. Do I have the MP right now? I have plenty of MP right now. This... What am I fucking up? Bro. There we go, that's what I wanted. Alright, we got there. Took a little bit of finagling. I did not mean to mistform there. I mean, also I could have mistformed and grabbed the after boss reward, like, immediately. Whoops. You know, I'm gonna finish Colosseum, and then I'll go do chapel stuff. Ooh, Herald Shield. That's a lot better than this, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Let's fucking go. Skip scene. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. Got there in the end. The Twilight Cloak. That's the endgame cape, I believe. Or like the one that Alucard starts with at the start of the game. Yeah, Constitution up by 10. Defense up by 4. Fuck it, I'll take it. Let me pop out through here. And that is a mushroom. Not fucking worth it. What level am I now? I guarantee I'm a lot lower than I probably should be if I'm going through this area. Considering even with Ring of Vada, I'm getting my fucking shit clapped by... I was meant to jump that gap. Whoopsies! Let's try it again, but this time remembering to jump. Go up. Alright, so what level am I? 18. I feel like I should be way higher. Still waiting for Bloodstained to be playable because AP with that Nessa team would be fun. Is there a thread for it in the future channel? Surely someone's working on it. Speaking of, I need to play that game vanilla still at some point. Alright. It's got the end dev not playable yet. Dang. Man, I fucking hate this thing. Can you just let me through, bitch? Okay. What we got? Potion? Not fucking worth it. Give me that. That is a basil bird. That did a lot of fucking damage to me. I better be careful. In fact, let me pop that turkey I just picked up. There we go, full heal. Nothing up there. Oh. Get that guy down. Pop that open. Sword of Hador? Alright, it's better than the other one I just had. So I've got even more attack stat now, I guess. Crystal Cloak. I think that's the semi-see-through one. Library card. I mean, free library card is always good. Karma coin. That's just a screen wipe item. And I think that's everything, or at least just about, until Alucard mail. Alrighty. Just remember you fire-cladding bosses to death in one of the other runs. I would do it again if I had the kit. I love fire-cladding bosses to death. Alright. That's everything from the chapel on this side. Let me Speedy Gonzales my way back up. And then start progressing this area normally. Alright, that one didn't take anywhere near as long to kill as the other one did. Alright. So the main thing I need to make any considerable progress would be either a flight item or the Cube of Zoe. Actually, Cube of Zoe would be better, because getting underground access gets me a lot of fucking checks with the kit I have already. And I would like to explore. What's this? Spike room? I don't have spike breaker, so I can't do shit with that yet. S-Stock. Neutron bomb. And a Mystic Pendant. What does that do again? Oh, MP regen up. That's good, actually. MP regen, kinda godly. Especially with how often I foresee myself spamming Soul Steal. Speaking of, I might use it on the next boss. Alright, let's climb up. There's gonna be one thing up here, and that is just peanuts. Alright, boss time. Alright, hello Hippogriff. Thank you for letting me be full health again. Alright, they're not as peanuts. Peanuts? Jorking the peanuts in the stripped club. There we go. And Hippogriff is just dropping just a life vessel. Okay, so that's just the vanilla drop. Cool. So, let me go to here real quick. Save point. I haven't saved in a bit, so let's do that. Then there's going to be 2 more checks I can go get before Castle Keep. And then I'm pretty limited on my exploration I can do with Castle Keep, so at that point I'm going to be locked into doing Clock Tower. Which is unfortunate. But at least I get to beat the easiest boss in the game. Who knows, maybe Karasu Man's got something for me. I'm gonna put a recording marker down in case it ends up being foreshadowing. That looked like just a potion there. Where the leapstone normally is. Okay. So that's the teleport gate. Actually, I'm gonna activate that now. Because I do not foresee myself teleporting for a bit, so I might as well at least just get this activated and ready to teleport back out here when I need it. Okay. What is in here? That is a MP maxer. Or at least it's meant to be. Alright, Alright. So this check I'm going out to now is where I would normally get the leap stone, which I have already, because I got that incredibly early. Like, if I'm remembering well, I got that in the alchemy lab, which... a little bonkers. Alright, garnet, elixir... Oh wait, hold on, I need to go back. There's a break in the wall. And that has some early game armor. Okay. Alright, well I did get that at least. Aside from, it looks like... one more thing in the castle keep. That is everything I can check here for now, until I go back to the clock tower. Oh, wait, I'm saying. Okay, so it's saying the check I can go get is green up there, but it's saying I go to the clock tower through the outer wall. That's all rocks, that's entrance, that's outer wall. Alright. Ooh, foggy outer wall. This has no effect on gameplay as far as I'm aware. This is just a cool aesthetic. Alright. Let's head on out here. What is this check here? Below broken bridge. Okay, so I am actually going to need to traverse this up a tier. Man. I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen. I'm gonna have to kill these guys, otherwise they're just gonna fucking ruin the whole system. Alright, there's that one, that's a life apple, and that's a toadstool. Okay, that's both of those checks. Alright. I do not care about the rest. I may mildly care about the rest, I need to... Okay, I'm actually gonna need to double jump. And actually... traverse my way over there normally without losing my footing. Get out of here, big skull. I will say, as much as the clock tower kind of shits me off design-wise with its level, the music's kind of banger. Go. Yep, that's gonna do that. That's fine. Okay, now I'm here. Cool. I no longer need to give a shit. There's nothing I use. No, there's just another way out there. Alright, well... need to do that, because that's gonna activate the puzzle room. I love getting off-screened by the petrifying Medusa heads. Attack potion, zircon, magic missile. Okay, nothing useful. There is one more secret room I can go to through here. Fucking... Ugh. Fucking Medusa heads, man. These harpies are no fucking better, honestly. Get out of my fucking way. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Both of those enemies are present in Bloodstained. Glorious. Wouldn't be an eager-directed Metroidvania game without them. Oh. Alright, what we got? Zircon on this side. And a luck potion on the other side. Alright, cool. Got those out of the way. One more. Actually, fuck it, I'm just gonna... Bye. Alright, now there's a lot of breakable walls in this area in particular. I was gonna make sure I'm careful about which side of the walls I break open. Okay, it's not that one. Alright, you died. Have I gone? I've gone too far. Tracker's saying there's a breakable wall on this side. Unless it's this. Oh, okay. That was a bloodstone, and it's gone. Well. Come on. Alright, they're all dead. Let me in. Monomax up. Let's go. And now it's time for more breakable walls. I think this one's breakable on this side. It is. Okay. Well, that is the Alucard sword. And Jewel Knuckles is kind of good as well. That would have been good if I was still barefisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, cool. Karasu Man is dead. I'm realizing how red my tracker is. With the only greens being this one I'm heading to now, and that fuck-ass one in the library the game thinks I can get, but I can't. I also need to look up a speedrun trick. But I've also never had to do that for these randos before. Alright, save game. Yeah, come on, let me out. Go up. Into here. That is a life max up. Immediate concern. That check where the fairy card normally is the only thing that's green now. That one that, to my knowledge, I can't get with the kit I have now. Unless I need to damage boost off an enemy up to it? I swear I've set up my options so I didn't have to do fucking speedrun tricks, so... I need out a wall again. Alright. This is where the rando is gonna get a bit fucky. Because now I need to find out how I'm meant to set up a damage boost. Wait, hold on, I just remembered a thing. So I'm gonna need to use an enemy, but not for a damage boost. I hope I remember the lineup for this. Alright, come on, books. I need as many of you fucks to follow me as you can. Oh, hold on, I might need to turn my ghost card off, otherwise that's gonna damage the books on me. There we fucking go. Which one's this gonna be? Power of Mist, okay. So I have flight now, just in mist form, and not from being able to turn into bat. Okay. There is a lot more green on my tracker now. The question is, which order do I tackle this all in? Because that's a lot of shit I have access to now. Also means I have 2 out of 3 of my mist power-ups. The only one I'm missing now for the mist is the fog cloud, funnily enough. How do I approach this then? Well, number one, I'll turn my ghost card back on. I guess I'll go get the last few checks in Clock Tower, because they're all early Clock Tower, and I don't need to go all the way through to commit to those. And then, following that, I guess back to entrance, and then just go work my way from the alchemy lab and around, and do all the shit I can. Mist uses up MP, right? Perhaps go from least to most usage. Fair call, yeah. Oh wait, that's a save point, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, all the transformations use MP, but Mist uses the most. It is the highest MP consumption. Let's see. Going up. Yeah, look how fast that MP gauge is draining from this. That was an Iron Ball. At least this means if I fuck up platforming now, though, I don't need to go all the way back through a whole bunch of shit. Whoops. Alright, alright, here's the pillar. What is that? Green tea, opal, and a life mixer. I mean, I'm never gonna say no to a HP max up. More HP always good. Alright. So, on that note then, let's go grab the teleporter, run back to entrance, and then I guess I'll just work my way clockwise around for all the checks. Until the underground opens up at least, and then I'm beelining it right for the underground. Alright, so I need to teleport until I see haunts. There we go. Once I get to Marble Gallery as well, I can use Mist to go up to where the gravity boots normally are and get the checks there. Alright, so I need to go all the way to the entrance of the castle now to get the few green checks over this way. I forgot these guys spawn in this room now. I missed when it was just doggos here. Man. I need bad form so I can just infinite wing smash everywhere. Again, honestly. Alright. Missed my way up here. Now, I want to go this way. I forgot how fast I can swing the sword with the Alucard sword. It's a lot faster than most of the other swords, except for the Chrysogrim for obvious reasons, but... In here we have... Buffalo Star. Okay, if I can get a duplicator, Buffalo Star might be the way to go. Honestly. Actually, have I found a duplicator yet? I might not have noticed. I haven't, okay. Alright, well I'm gonna plug the fuck off once I find that duplicator. Because I'm sure there's gonna be one in logic somewhere. Or in the rando somewhere, I guess, not in logic. It's not a progression item, it wouldn't affect logic in any way. I'm getting real sick of these fucking zombies, man. I just want to fucking speedy through the area. Why'd they gotta stop me? God, I hope this check out here is the fucking bat form. Alright, go up. That's Spike Breaker. Okay. I can go do the check that's in the chapel now. That for some reason is still showing red. Why is that showing red? I have Spike Breaker and I have missed. What more do I need? Unless that's a different check? Oh, unless it's a story flag I need to do to trigger it. I don't think there is, though. Alright. Why did that zombie have $100? Could be looking for that, but not missed. It shouldn't be, because with the Spike Breaker check, it's a missed gate behind all the spikes and whatnot. It might be a story flag. I might actually need to go do the, what do you call it? Stuff in Underground first. I might need to do the Succubus fight, which is where I would normally get the gold ring from, because Maria gives the silver ring normally in vanilla. Like, that's stretching it, but that's my current running theory. Oh yeah, I can get the action here now, so I can go do the fucking, the check that's in, what do you call it? The Colosseum. Okay, then there's an item I can go get above Slogra and Gaiba now. Still no Jewel of Open, I'm realizing. Actually, wait, no. I've realized that the whole time. Jewel of Open is literally the one thing keeping me from going underground. It's gonna be real fucked up if the Jewel of Open ends up being in the fucking reverse castle. Because then that means I get access to everything in second castle before even getting underground in first castle. Because I don't need the Jewel of Open to go underground in second castle. Underground in second castle is just open by default. Alright, we have passed the 1 hour mark. So this is a bit on the longer side. Oh, Luminous. Okay, that's just a sword. Alright, off to the marble gallery it is then. And then I'll go do checks in Spirit Card Room. Then Clock Tower checks. The only thing is I'm realizing I can't do a la carte armor checks yet because I don't have Cube of Zoe. So I can't get the clock power up currently. I mean, there's just a lot of shit I can't do right now. Like, there's a lot of shit I can do, but having the entire underground locked up because I'm missing one, like, item is kind of whack. I'll definitely not the plastic pit has a wide variety of weapons. That is fair, yeah. Like, a lot of the other Castlevanias after this one are a lot better with the weapon variety. Like, I know the Sora games on GBA and DS do a really good job of the weapon variety. Have I gone too far down already? I have. I can grab this one now. And I can just work my way back up to the one I missed. So I think it's... yeah, it's up there. And it's a ninja star. Shuriken. Alright, cool. Done with this part of Marble Gallery then. So I guess it's off to the Clock Tower. And then after Clock Tower, it's back up to Olrox's. And then back into the Coliseum to do one check there, and then I can go do the rest of Olrox. Alright. Time to go all the way up. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, what we got over here? We have Fire of Bat. Okay. So still no bat form, but once I do get the bat, I can shoot fireballs. Which I almost never use, but it's neat. Ooh, Dragon Helm. That's a really good endgame armor. Yeah. Alright. I guess it's waiting for Olrox's quarters to open back up. And then we go back up there. So I guess we'll sit tight and just fucking hang out. Yeah, and slightly more damage. This run is going to break in half once I get the fucking Chrysogrim though. Like, I'm sure there's one in Logic somewhere, and then once I get the second castle, I can also just farm it in the reverse library. You know what, surely I've done enough now that I can probably hint for where some things are. Like, I'm not sure if it'd be worth doing. Like, I'm not, like, stuck. It would just put me on the right path. Like, if I were to hint anything, I would probably just hint my Jewel of Open. Just because that's locking me out of a lot of shit right now. A lot of shit for first castle, to specify. So the ringer varies. Increases your strength by 24, but lowers your defense by 24. This sounds funny, so I'm gonna do that. That's it for the Coliseum though. That's literally the only check I needed to do here now that I have access to more shit. So now it's off to do the rest of Olrox's actual now. Including fighting Olrox himself. Which I think I'm kitted out enough to do. We will find out very quickly. Okay, those guys die a lot faster now, that's cool. Alright. Going up. Luck Potion. Morning Star. Enough MP to make it, yeah. Hammer. Hammer would be good for when I get the Fairy Familiar. Because she can do like auto healing and shit for me, which would be really handy. Alright. Let's do all of this. That's a diamond. Okay. I can sell that for Monty later. For now, let's save, because I don't think I've done that for a bit. I'm just going to do literally every check in Olrox that I can. And then I'll go fight Olrox himself and hope he has a check for me. An important check, rather. And that's just a circle, okay. Alright, so there's gonna be Haunces down here. Okay, so I can two-shot the Haunts. Alright, monsters dealt with. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to get 2. Okay, that's an iron ball, that's fine. And then I think it's... Did I go too far? Or did I not go far enough? No, I had the right area there. Hold on, I saw the particles. There we go. Alright, I'm running low on hearts. Okay, that's just a life mix up. Alright, I'm gonna open the back door to the chapel then. Don't know if or when I'll need it, but it'll just be handy to have there. Okay. So now... it's Olroc's fighting time. Once I get back to him. Alright. So it's time to go up, but I need to hang right, because I know there's going to be a lot of bridge overhang. But I need to find a gap to go through. Yeah, there it is, right there. I fucking nailed that, actually. What the fuck? Alright. Going in through here. Drop down. Grab the potion. Missed through here. Alright. What's up, Olrox, you 5-piece chicken McNobody? I'm here to beat you up and take your check. Alright. Phase 1 Olrox down. Oop. Holy fireball spam. Okay, yeah. I figured he was only like a hit or two away from death there because he only spams him that fast if he's like really low health. Alright. So apparently the check just from beating Olrox is just going to be dropping an anti-venom. But there is one more check behind him up here that I can go get now. And that's going to be a resist ice. This is looking more and more likely that I'm going to have to go to Reverse Castle before I get First Castle Underground. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, okay, well I'm actually going to use the back door to the motherfucking, chapel. Because I'm actually going to go through the chapel proper now. And get back to the castle keep. You know what? Screw playing the area normally. Get that motherfucking ghost. Is that a waste of MP? Probably. Do I care? No. Also realizing I'm starting to shrimp a little bit. I need to stop. I'm starting to feel it in my neck. Oh wait, you know what? I'm just realizing a thing. Hold. I'm backtracking a little. I'm here, I have Mist Form, I have Spike Breaker armor. That's just go check the spike breaker room and actually see if there is actually no check there. Although if I can find one, I should save at a save point first. Although I think the closest save point might be... Actually, you know what? I can just... Give it a second. Okay. I was just putting a... Come on. Alright, there we go. I was just putting a save state down in case something does break from me doing this. So at least I can load that up. Oh! Right! I need a jewel of open for that check. I forgot there's a blue door. Okay, never mind. That check is meant to be red. The tracker is not lying to me. I'm just really fucking forgetful and also haven't done this in a while. Okay, so I backtracked for nothing. Alright. Everything is A-okay. Nothing is broken. Except for maybe my brain, but also that was never put together in the first place. Now it's starting to feel like a hint wouldn't be horrible. Yeah. That's a fair point. I'll do the rest of the stuff in the castle keep. And then if I still don't have Jewel of Open by the time I can get to second castle, then I'll crack a hint. What the? I don't know if my YouTube live dashboard is lying to me, but it's saying it's apparently not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know, it looks fine to me though. Unless... Oh. Okay, I'm seeing why it's being stupid. I think YouTube's just freaking out because I think my OBS... Yeah, when I did the save state, it looks like OBS was dropping frames during that whole thing. So I guess YouTube was just like, oh no, we're not getting all of your frames. Something must be wrong. No, it's just OBS being a shit. Or my PC being a shit rather, but I am in no position to replace this thing anytime soon, so I have to deal with it. Alright, what we got here? MP max up, life max up, shuriken, opal, and a moon rod. Not bad, but not the important checks I'm after. Alright. Whoop. Alright, we need to get under... There should be some platforms here soon. Where they at? There they are. Alright, I see you flea riders. Get out of here. Marcel. And a turquoise. Alright, I have 2 more rooms worth of checks I can go get here before I commit to fighting Richter for the second castle. So... it's time to pray. Also praying that my MP is enough to hit this thing before it runs out and takes me out of mist form. Okay, there we go. Alright, that opened up. We're going up. Alright. Life max up. Star Flail. Life max up. Magic Missile. Go to the right side. Ankh of Life. Buffalo Star. Goddess Shield. Zircon. What does Ankh of Life do again? Oh, it just improves healing items. Alright. 1 more check. My fucking Jewel of Open is not in Castle 1. Alright. Uno memento. Hints. New hint. Jewel of Open. Search. Floating catacombs? That is so deep in my second castle, bro. That's some fucking abysmal dog shit. Alright, I guess we're going second castle. I'll come back to first castle underground later if I need to. Alright, Richter. Oops. Fucking Richter, stop juggling me, asshole. Hold on, I need to heal. I am in danger. Where are all my high potions? I know I have them. There we go. Okay. FMV's gonna play, I'm gonna skip it. Squiggly loading text. Alright. It is time for second castle. Time to move my tracker to the inverted castle view. Oh, look at all that green compared to first castle. Oh, where do I even fucking begin here? Where did my shield go? There. Dragon helm back. Yep, all of that stuff is fine. I'm realizing I took a lot more damage than I probably should have because I had the Ring of Ares on during that fight. In hindsight, probably should have taken it off before I started fighting Richter. But oh well. Alright. Block a knife. And then we have checks we can do here. There's my fairy card. So I've got something that'll do healing for me now. Can't wait for second Vada to show up early in second castle. God, that would be fucking ginormous. 2 more relics just here, just chilling. Ring of Vlad, there's one of my win condition items. Crazy. Holy Symbol. Okay, so now I can swim and be underwater without taking damage. That gets me access to a lot more checks in both the second castle underground and also the first castle underground once I get that fucking Jewel of Open. I'm gonna do this check here first because I foresee a world where I forget to go here. I do not mean to throw an axe there. That is a library card. Okay. Alright, so now I need to go straight up. That's a relic. Force of Echo. Okay, that's another bat power-up, but one, that requires me to have not only my form of bat, but also my echo of bat. God, I have to do some finagling to get that to come out. Wonder if first one was even going to be needed in logic. We'll find out. Like, if it gets to a point where I do everything in second castle and I still don't have my win condition items, it means there's going to be something in my first castle underground. Okay, that skull stain there is still pain, apparently. Stone Mask, Life Apple, Resist Ice, Resist Fire. Life Apple's good, especially since I have the Fairy card now, because that means the Fairy can revive me if I hit 0 HP. Okay, Echo of Bat. I have every bat power-up except the ability to turn into the fucking bat itself. This game is a fucking prank. I wonder if I'm even gonna get my bat form at this point before I have my win conditions. I'm gonna fucking check the logs after that ends up being the case to find out where that fucking thing is. Give me my MP max up. I'm gonna save, because I'm realizing I haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna work my way around clockwise. So I'll do the check down here real quick, but then following this, I'm gonna go for reverse clock tower, and then work my way clockwise around the inverted castle. It's a fucking mushroom. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I should activate the teleporter, because I might need it. Actually, where's my command prompt console? Whoops. I've done 149 out of 399 checks. So, just over a quarter, not quite a half. Okay. Oh, I need to refresh my YouTube live dashboard real quick. I just realized it wasn't showing me the latest chat messages on the YouTube dashboard, even though they're showing up on my fucking streamer bot chat. Alright. Let's see. So, we need to go down here. God, only having missed form as my form of flying around here is going to be really fucking MP hungry. Alright, hello Darkwing Bat. Okay, it's dead. Shuriken. I also accidentally activated my sword art without meaning to there. That was the funny little teleport slash I did there. What we got there? Shotel. Meal ticket. And I believe there's one more breakable. It's an aquamarine. That's everything from this room, though. So now from here, I want to go up. Relic. Got my gas cloud. I can fire cloud on the enemies again. Let's go. This is huge enough and I'm gonna actually put a fucking recording marker down. Alright. You know what this means? I'm gonna fart cloud Frankenstein's monster to death when I get to him. What was that? Pot roast? Not important. Alright. I need to go up through this way. Squeeze through. So now I'm here. Okay. That's not quite the Chrysogrim. It's an attack down. Ah, no, okay, so it's the same icon as Chrysogrim, but it does not work the same way. It's not the Vorpal Sword. That's the good one I was thinking of. Alright, back to Alucard. Alright, drop down. Motherfucker. Shield potion, that's just a temporary defense up. Another pot roast. Alright. There is a lot of green on my tracker. I suppose I remember better versions of the Bloodstained. Or now. You know what? I don't feel like fucking around with the clock tower today. I've decided I'm going to simply mist form through it all. Resist Thunder. 2 life max ups is crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna. Yep. 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 Alrighty. There are quite a few items I can get out this way. If I can find the pillars early, that would be good. There they are. There's a relic on one of them. Fairy Scroll. That's the one that... Okay, that's just the one that lets me see as the enemy names when I hit them. That's not super important. I'm low on MP. Do I actually have any MP restoring items? Do I have any mana prisms? I have one. You know, I'll hold on to it for now. I'll do what flying I can. If I do actually run out of MP, I'll fucking pop it. I think I'm okay though. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. And then... Oh, this is actually maybe go all the way down. That's fine. Because then I can just drop down here. And then in through here. And there is the Holy Mail. That would have been handy to have against Richter when he was doing all his holy attacks on me. Okay. While this is going, what notifications do I have? Nothing important. Alright, alright, well that's all the clock tower done. I don't need to come back here ever fucking again. So now it's time for reverse outer wall, which I'm going to start by saving to get my MP back, mostly. So reverse outer wall itself, not many checks. Reverse library, though, has a few. And also a chance to farm for Chrysogrim. Oh hey, an MP max up. That's actually really good. Right, teleport. Yep, that's fine. Let's see. Jack of Bones. And it should be a library door soon. I think it's after this next bit. Didn't mean to throw the axe. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's just do library, because this is just a quick circuit through and it's done. Oh, hello, Shmoo. Alright. Alright, hasn't dropped yet. It's fine, there's still plenty of time. Gotta make sure not to be too quick on the backdash. That was money. That's food. Come on. Alright, I'm not gonna bother farming for 2. 1 is enough. It's technically an attack down, but given the way this sword works, it's a damage up. Like, just raw DPS-wise. To be fair, it's technically going to be a lot better if I can get the Alucard shield as well. Oh, I've got the Alucard. Oh, actually, no, I don't have the Alucard shield. I need the Alucard shield plus the shield rod. That's what I'm thinking of. Do I have shield rod yet? I'm just realizing. I have shield potion. Shield rod, shield rod, shield rod, shield rod, shield rod, shield rod, shield rod. I don't think I have shield rod. And I don't have Alucard shield. Okay. So those aren't hard required, but those will be handy if I want to do a funny for the final boss. Which I really want to do the funny for the final boss. So So hopefully I find the Alucard shield and the shield rod. Attack down, but hit so many more times. Exactly. You're seeing the vision. Another life apple. Okay, so that's a second free revive I have now. Relic. Demon card. Okay, that's actually a progression item. That gets me access to specifically 2 more checks, 1 in each castle's underground. You know what? I've decided I don't care enough. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Go this way now. Go through this way. And let's go here. There's 1 check through here. Blood cloak. Okay, not super handy. And now there is just 1 more check location remaining for Reverse Library, which is in the fairy card room. So I'll go check that now. Data saved. Blast everything. Just what this did. How can we make the weapons better? Real. Honestly, just every Castlevania after this one did. Especially when they saw, like, how much people really love this format of Castlevania game. Because, like, this one really popped the fuck off for them. Alright. Well, we are done with Reverse Library now. I might take the Ring of Ares off, just because increased MP regen rate is better, and also with the reduced defense, I'm taking a lot more damage from... I'm not going to equip it, at least not yet. I'm going to hold on to that, and equip it before boss fights. I would like to remain shield backdash cancelling everywhere. At least until I get bat form. And then once I have bat form, then, you know, all gloves are off. Yeah, I'm taking less than half the damage from running into the shrews now than I was before. With a better version of Chris. Dare I ask what it's called? Because I know in other Castlevania games after this one, Chrysogrim isn't called Chrysogrim anymore. They renamed it to Varmin Ray for some reason. Still do not understand why, but... Magic Missile, okay. Let's go fuck up the creature. And get a Mana Prism while I'm at it. Anyways... Scroll down... Ravavella. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Alright. Ooh, he dropped my Rib of Vlad. That's actually really fucking pog. The way it's better is just filthy. Oh god. Is it like giga busted compared to Miss Chrysogrim? Data saved. Alright. Well, I have 2 of my win condition items now. I'm just realizing. Actually, you know what? For shits and giggles. I was gonna say let's file a second Ring of Vana, but I don't need to. It'll just fucking drop for me, baby. God fucking damn. Can attack in all directions. Okay, that's... That is whack. Just as whack as me getting that second ring of Vada that quickly. Alright, break the wall. Cross shuriken. Whoop. Missed through here. That's another life apple. Okay. So I now have... free revives. Well, I feel like I caught getting a second ring going into second castle. You absolutely did. Alright. This run is just kind of busted now. Let's head on through here. Okay, I don't have Jewel of Open, so I can't get one check from this reverse marble gallery. You almost feel sorry for the bosses? I don't. Especially the one in the fucking catacombs. That one can suck a million fat ones. Oop. That looks strawberries. I'm guessing that was a mob drop, because I don't see that in my archipelago log. I'm not even paying attention, I'm just kind of on autopilot right now. I'm Garnet. I'm glad that didn't fucking clamp down on me. It was on this very fruity run. Oh god, yeah. All the fucking fruits. Yeah, fucking alchemy. Let's just go full underground. I'll get the rest of the stuff in Marble Gallery when I go back to do like Aurochs and Colosseum reverse style. Don't know why I called it reverse style. That's actually what the fuck then. Alright, potion there. Let's commit to going this way first. It'd be really fucking handy if I could find my form of bat. Resist dark, crack this open, MP max on. I'll take it. Alright. It is time to travel up. And I'm going to stay mistform the entire time because fuck these weird jellyfish things. I'm already losing my mind. Alright, there we go. There's a pathway. Now I need to draw up all the way down. Ah, right, there's a room that has a fucking imp in it. That is a hammer. That will be handy. Hammer lets the fairy unpetrify me if I get petrified. Actually, I should check to make sure none of those fucking relics I've got were the ones that prevent me from being petrified. Nope, Constitution plus 10, Intelligence plus 10. Alrighty, we are good. Whoops. Alright, so now what I need to do is keep going down here. Oh. Nearly went through all of my MP. You know what that means? Time to save. Either form of bat or gravity boost would be really fucking good right about now to make sure I can actually fucking exist. Right. Assist, Flame Star. Oh! Well, hey, there was a randomized Chrysogram drop. was not meant to be there. Max up. Mana max up. They have too many to use all of them. I have 4 now. Like, I have the one I've equipped now, and I've got 3 chilling in the inventory. That's right, there's nothing in that room. Do-do-do. Alright, game is saved. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3 in the inventory, 1 equipped. 4 chrysograms. 2 for the hands, 1 for the mouth, 1 to shove a pallet card's ass, and you can swing it from there. I don't know. It is time to go fight Doppelganger 40. Now, the thing with Doppelganger 40 is, the double Chrysogram's not going to do much against him, because he gets knocked back, and he has invuln during his knockback frames, just like I do, since he's a Doppelganger. So, I might just stick with the 1 Chrysogram. I was questioning whether I should equip the Ring of Ares, but I don't think it's worth it. The defense loss kinda outweighs the positive strength up. So I, in fact, will not bother. Actually, question, can I use this to open this? I can. That's crazy, I didn't actually know the gas card could open shortcuts, or secret areas even. 1, 2... I'm fucking mashing. There we go. Doppelganger 40 is down. And it is apparently only dropping a meal ticket. Bitch. Alright. There is a few items I can go grab, one of which is right there. Masamune. Don't know why Sephiroth's sword is here, but alright. Motherfucker couldn't even stay in his own game. I'm gonna... Actually, let's gas him. I realize how incredibly strange that's gonna sound out of context, me just saying, let's gas him. To clarify, I mean, I'm going to use my gas cloud power to kill all the enemies in this room. Need to cover my own ass before someone tries to cancel me. Alright. I am going to simply move on. Now, I need to go to that secret area I opened up before and explore that. At least as much as I can. MP kinda low, but I can manage. Okay, so I can't mist form while I'm underwater. There is a something up there. It looks like peanuts. That is peanuts. Stop trying to take my job. Oh no. No. Do not worry. Me no there for that. Okay, so that's everything from this area. Just need to go through to the end room and get the check from there. I think there might be one more plant? No. All of that for a meal ticket. Not fucking worth it. Alright. God, I hate this song. Like, this song is fine. My only issue is with how often they fucking play for Inverted Castle, because this is the theme they use for so many fucking areas. I'm gonna save just for the purpose of getting my MP back. Leather shield. Worthless. Okay, yeah, I can't do shots here yet, I don't think. You know what I can do, though? HP's jumped so much for you, like 180 when you entered inverted. Yeah, that sounds about right. Shit air gives so much XP, I would have jumped up so many levels. Yeah, I'm level 38 now. I don't think I was anywhere near that high when I started. So things would have been fucking pumping XP into me. Alright, underground mine. I have us a save point to go hit. And then a Grim Reaper to go kill. Overwrite. Yeah, because underground is just like, it's just a quick one-way through, get everything, and then just come back out the same way I went. Hello, first boss of the game. There have been a lot of HP ups as well, yeah. Hello, Death. Fuck the cutscene. Please die. Chrysogrim. He dead. Alright, so that's gonna get me a shield potion, apparently. I would like to stop shrimping. Alright, let's go this way. Now... Alright, hold on. Let me go in here. Activate demon card. He appears, I go over here, and he's just gonna open this up for me.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Very observant. Demon, thank you for opening the switch for me. Now get replaced, I'm going back to the fairy. We are approaching the 2-hour mark, I'm realizing. This time has gone by a lot quicker than I expected. Pot roast and turquoise, okay. Not fucking great. Alright. Time for some vertical movement. You know what that means? We're gonna gas the bats. And then once I'm up through here, I want to hang right first. Ice mail. Okay. Not too many water or ice enemies from now on for the rest of the game, but you know, cool to see, cool to see. Alright, I'm gonna pop in through here. Just activate this. Yep, that's fine. check first. There's an item in here. There's 2 items in here. Healing mail and a mana maxer. I'll take it. Okay. Let's pop into this way now. And I am now in Catacombs. I'm realizing there's an item I missed apparently. On the ascent towards Catacombs. That's fine though, I will simply grab it on the way out. Ooh. Fun little stutter there for a second. I will save in a second. Let me just go in through here. Get a life max up. And a monster bar. Okay. Alright, well I'm in the floating catacombs now, which... Let me just double check. I think floating catacombs was where... Yep. This is where my Jewel of Open is. To let me go underground in First Castle. Yep. Sure was. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can make a beeline right for it. So I need to go this way. And I just need to hang left. Then we have Spike Room, so I need to equip Spike Breaker Armor for a second. I think there's also life max up, anti-venom. I see a relic there. There it is, Jewel of Open. Alright, so I can do underground in First Castle now. I'm gonna not fucking bother until I've done everything here, since I'm already here. No way am I going all the way back to First Castle just to come back to Second Castle again later. I will not bother going back to First Castle unless I absolutely have to. Wait, hold on, let's break the wall here, isn't there? Yeah, I thought so. And it was just a resist holy, but worth checking regardless. You know what I kind of do want to hint for, though? I kind of want to hint for my fucking form of bat, or my soul of bat, to find out where the fuck that is. Because having no bat form for horizontal movement is starting to kind of piss me off. Alright, back to Alucard mail. Alright. We go this way. Man, they dropped a lot of things. Too bad I don't care about them. Whoop. Killing more. Bat would speed things up a lot. The fact I have every bat upgrade except for the bat form itself is fucking wild. But it's also not the first time this has happened. I wonder what's actually in the logic that programs like where the transformation power-ups go. Zircon, Aquamarine, breakable wall there. Please. That is my bat familiar. Not what I fucking asked for, game. Oh my fucking god. That is an absolute tease and a half. That was an opal circlet. That's not the worst thing in the world, but also not really fucking useful. This is a good chance to check. Did I get the barrel circlet at all? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to dodge this guy's attack the normal way. Alright. That's just a diamond, okay. Alright. Whoops, wrong thing. Chris. Alright. You all ready to watch me suffer? It's motherfucking Galamoth time. At least I have the power of miss, so dodging his attacks is gonna be absolute fucking unbearable. So for this to wear out... Ah, bitch. Can you fucking not? Motherfucker! Can you use literally any other attack? Thank you. There we go. Fuck you. And he's gonna drop the Topaz Circlet, which I think lets me absorb poison damage, but there's not a whole lot that does poison damage to me anymore. Except for maybe Beelzebub when I get to that boss fight later. You know, maybe I'll equip it for that. For now, let's put my Herald Shield back on. Zircon, Zircon, double Zircon after Galamoth is fucking crazy. And then Mana Max up, and a Claymore. So apart from the Jewel of Open, coming to the second Castle Catacombs was kind of pointless. I'm also realizing that also means I did not have to fight Galamoth at all. I could have done everything else without having to fight him, and it would have been fucking okie dokie. If you can't tell, I don't like Galamoth. I have PTSD from the first time I tried to fight him when I was a kid playing this for the first time. It wasn't until like a year or so later I realized that he was A, an optional boss, and also B, the super boss of the game, and it's meant to be harder than Dracula. Necklace of Jade, that's just a decent accessory, but I have the Ring of Fire, which outperforms it in every fucking way, so... yeah. We're done with Catacombs, though. I'm fucking out of this bitch. Which means I can go get that thing in the mines that I missed on the way out, and then go do the rest of underground that isn't mines or catacombs. So it's apparently... oh, it's right there. There's a boomerang. Thank you, plants. Very cool. Get me the fuck out of here. Two hours in having 2 out of 5 of my win condition items isn't the worst problem, so. Would have been cool to get my Jewel of Open way sooner, but... yeah. I'll live. Platinum Mail. Okay, there's a thing up there. Can I get that? I can. It's just a heart refresh, okay. There's gonna be a thing over here. It's a potion. There's going to be 2 items up along this path I can get. I can't get the thing beyond the waterfall because I need a way to traverse past the waterfall quickly, which I don't have. Because I don't have the fucking bat form. Oops. Yeah. No, I thought I'd try, but no. Will not let me go that way. Alright, time for the rest of Underground then, and I'll take me back to the entrance. I can go do entrance things, and then I can go do Alchemy Lab things, and then I can go do all the other things. A lot of things being done. I'm slowly turning a lot of this tracker grey instead of green. I don't think there's anything to the arc. No, there's not. The only item left to get here is through here, and it's a... That's my power of wolf. So I have all of the wolf form upgrades, except for the ability to transform into the wolf itself. It's the same fucking thing as the bat. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Ugh. Alright. Let's go do this first, because it's just a one and done direction. Don't know why Ghostbusters is the vocal stem for today, but fucking there we go. And it's a fucking blocker knife. I almost just want to fucking serve a handful of my last 3 win condition items are. I'm just fucking speeding on this shit. But no, that would defeat the point of the rando. It's not like I got anything happening tomorrow anyway. Alright, time to go this way. Ooh, a bullet slider. Flame ward. Alright, time to drop down. Drop down. That is a toadstool and a Mormagil. Okay. I'm starting to run out of funny juice. Yeah, maybe a second shaker of G-Subs wouldn't be so bad. What was that, an opal? That's fine. Oh? Sword Familiar. I mean, Sword Familiar is still cool, but I'd rather have the safety of the Fairy Familiar at this point. And that's a life vessel. Okay. So I'm there now, which means there's a thing in here. It's a post. Drop down here. That just looks like another roast item. Could go do gallery checks, but I think I might just commit to seeing this rotation through to the end. I'll go activate this door to this teleporter to the entrance. Might need that later. I'm just a rogue check in fucking gallery that's open now. Actually, you know, just about marks off my map, I'm gonna go get that fucking roast check now, because otherwise that's gonna ruin me. Turkey. Yeah, fuck it, let's go this way. Alright. Reverse alchemy lab time. How does A life max up? Alright, so now we have a few things we can do here. That's a shuriken there. I'm gonna drop down here. Those guys make funny noises. Moonstone. Alright. Alright, 1 second. Break that open. I love it, I can just do that with the gas cloud. Ooh. Pog. Okay, if I get the shield rod, that's it. We are set for endgame. Ooh. You know what? I'll take gravity boots. That gives me faster vertical movement. I love me some fast vertical movement. Alright, so we are in this little area now. So I believe from here I want to go... Forgot those are there. Drop down, in the air. Mana max up. And because I have gravity boots now, I can do that. Whee! Oop. Right. I forget there's invisible fuckers. Okay. For this purpose and this purpose alone, I'm going to mist. I was about to question why that check I meant to go for in the underground caverns before is now green, but it's because I have the gravity boots on the way to go get that check. God, this is gonna ask me to go all over, isn't it? At least I can just... What would be the quickest way to get to that, actually? Probably teleport to the underground mines later. Alright, I could go that way to the chapel, but I do not give it a fuck. I'm gonna put on the topaz circlet. And also a second chrysogram. Because I want to kill this guy fast. Alright, there we go. That's Beelzebub dead. And you know what? Life max up, I'll take that. Oh yeah, right. Dragon home. Man. A barrel circlet would be real fucking cool about now, game. Well, not a barrel circlet, fucking shield rod even. Should I just hint shield rod? I'll see if I can find it naturally. Fuck these little impy guys. They suck. And that's a sword, okay. Well, that's everything from Upside Down Alchemy Lab. It is time to move on. Does this little room in here have a thing I can go get? It does still, okay. So I'm gonna need to go over here real quick. And that's the leather cape, okay. Or cloth cape even. That's fine. Go this way. And through to reverse alchemy. Reverse gallery, even. Now, technically I have been here before, but there's checks I didn't get last time. But there's also more checks I can get now, but I actually have the Jewel of Hope. So, you know, worth me coming back. Bones. No item here. So I think it's gotta go this way. Drop down. That's a turquoise there. That's a life max up. I saw that. Yoinker. Alright, and then we have one check. It's apparently right there. It's a potion. I'm not going to say no, though. That's potions the fairy can use to heal me if I need them later. Alright, so that's all of that. I can go to the Jewel of Open Door now. In Reverse Gallery. And then following that, I can go Olrox's Quarters, Colosseum, and then back to the chapel from there. That's probably gonna be my best routing. Okay. You know what? I don't want to deal with these guys. I hate these gold knight fuckers. Oh yeah, clock tower. Right. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I might as well go do this real quick. Clock. I think there's something on this side? Oh, no, cart sword, okay. Not great. Since I have this, though, tracker says I shouldn't be able to go here, but... Oh no, that's a different check I'm looking at. Never mind. Alright, so now I need to go... Keep going this way. We're gonna go find the Jewel of Open Door. Oh, hey, I level up. What level am I at now? 46. Okay, I've gone up a decent bit since the last time I looked. Ooh. 72 damage off of that is wild. Okay. Show me blue door. Let me in. That's a lot of accent. Okay. Alright. Back to the clock. It's back to Olrox. Although I could technically go all the way down to Underground and do the checks I have available down there. But also that sounds like a lot of work for not that many checks. But also those could be the most important checks of my life, so... I'm gonna commit. So that's 1, 2, 3 extra checks I can go get. Alright, so we've passed the 2-hour mark for a bit now. My guess is this rando might run up until probably a little over 3 hours. Just a hunch. I think fuck the gravity boots. Also, why did my phone just go off? Hold on. Okay. It was a YouTube notification. Am I in the right room? I am. Okay, yeah, that's right. I need to get up into that watery area. Which I think I do that from here. Yeah, now that I have gravity boots, this is a lot more doable. So we have a funny gem name that I don't know how to say. Keep going this way. I need to find a lineup. It's not there. I'll tell you that much for free. Up there. That is a resist fire, and I think there's one more up here? Yeah. And that's a meal ticket. Okay. So those 2 checks, not worth. But this last one, this one could be anything. This could be one of my win condition items. This could be my form of bat to let me fly around a lot better and have more horizontal movement. Is this copium? Absolutely. It was a fucking mushroom. Oh my fucking god. Alright. New route plan. I'm gonna get out of here, get back to entrance. I'm gonna use the teleporter to go back to the outer wall. And I'm gonna run back through the chapel backwards from there. Clearly bad is optional, fucking clearly. On a similar note, so is Wolf. Where's my fucking wolf form, bro? I almost want to hint both of them, but I don't want to fucking beeline straight for them and ignore other shit. I want to actually try and fucking full clear the tracker. Because I've got other checks I need to find as well anyway. It's not worth me putting a soul focus on them. I don't need them to beat the run, it'll just be handy. Ugh, I'm shrimping again. Alright. Teleport to a lion. That's snake. That's scorpion. There's lion. Alright. We're going this way. Whoops.
No medicine left.
That curse did not last long. Also didn't know that tombstones curse you if they hit you. That's the first time it's ever happened to me. Oh my fucking god, finally. Oh, I should have fucking come chapel from the start. Fucking hell. Alright. Well, at least I have it now before doing a bunch of the chapel, because the chapel has a lot of horizontal hallways. So this will be real fucking good, actually. Oh yeah, right, there's a boss fight here. Hold on, can I? I'm just gonna do a thing. I'm going to manually sort my inventory so that these are easier to find. Hello, Medusa. Goodbye, Medusa. That is the cat eye circlet. That lets me heal when I take damage from cats. You can probably bet that doesn't happen often. Yum. What's down here? Cheese? I don't know how long that cheese has been there for. I don't want to eat that, bro. Alright. Let's see. So where am I now? Oh, I see where I am. Okay. Don't worry, I definitely didn't just fuck up the wing smash input like 3 times. Oh, another relic? Heart of Vlad. That's another win condition. That's 3 out of 5. Okay. We are cooking now. Right. I need Spike Breaker. Missed. I think the Jewel of Open Door doesn't exist in this castle. Yeah, it doesn't. That is just a mana prism, but you know what? I will happily take it. Alright. Alright, a lot of the enemies here are really annoying, so I'm actually gonna mist form so I can just kill them without having to actually play the game. Because the enemies here kind of suck 1,000 farts. You know what? I'm actually gonna go this way real quick. I'm just gonna go do Olrox real quick, and then I'll loop around to the Coliseum from there. Because I do not miss any checks going around this route, and skipping out on that bit of Where is that? There it is. Soul of Wolf, okay. There we go. I've got all my transformations now. Every transformation arm and every transformation power up. Okay. Speaking of... Wait, hold on, there's a check there. Alright, is that it for this hallway? It looks like it. Alright. Donk. Is there anything in this direction? According to the tracker, yes there is. Took me a second to realize where the fuck it was. Alright, cool. With that obtained now, I'm gonna drop down here. Use this save point. And we are gonna go fight us the mummy. We have some speed on us now. Oh yeah, right. The easiest boss in the game is just a regular enemy here. Is that my fucking barrel set? God damn it. I should have came here before Catacombs. That would have made Galamoth a lot fucking easier to deal with. Although he wasn't actually that much of an issue to begin with. Fuck, hold on. I just realized that fucked up my sorting. Go back. Alright. Mummy time. Alright, mummy's dead. Ooh. That's about to drop the duplicator. Duplicator is good. But with the Chrysogrim setup I have now, it kind of pales in comparison. Oh, I need to put that back on. You know, I'll take a Martin Max up. Pew, pew. I love how fast Wolf goes when you have all the power-ups. What we got there? Life max up. Pog. You know what? I'm just gonna mist. I do not feel like playing the game with these enemies. Is this gonna eat all my MP? Probably. Although it shouldn't, because I have a lot. Yeah, I've got 200 MP, actually. This should be fine. So what I want to do now is plant myself here. Resist fire. Resist fire. Mana max up. And I get to save the game. Never mind, that's not a save point, like I thought it was. That was just a teleporter. Missed. Actually. Yeah. I forgot that thing was just kind of a bitch. Okay, what we got here? Karma coin. Cutlass. Got it. Okay. So that's everything from all rocks. It is Coliseum time. Okay, so I'm gonna take us in a clockwise fashion around here. Beginning with a save point. Actually, this time. Ah. Peanuts, mana max up, Onyx. So that's everything from there. Okay, I want to keep going up because there is a thing here, and there might be stuff through here. I'm just gonna. Oh, relic. Okay, merman statue. That'd be good for if I need to go back to First Castle, because that lets me get access to a few checks in First Castle I didn't have access to before. And that's just a library card. Okay. Drop it down. Go through. Now I want to go up and hang left. That's a mana max up. I'm finding a lot of mana max ups now. Okay. Gotta hang right. In for here. It's just a sword. Alright. Pop them down here. This is going to be another save point. Okay. So, we have a few ways we can go now. I'm going to commit to this way, though, because I'm going to go and knock out the boss real quick. I won't bother with a second Chris for this. I feel like it'll be completely unnecessary. These guys are kind of piss easy. Okay. You going first. You going. Get off the roof, bitch. Okay, that's the Castlevania free trio. That's gonna drop my Tooth of Vlad. That's 4 out of 5 win condition items. I need one more. Then I can go finish this run. Now I'm starting to run out of second castle checks. It's looking more and more likely like I'm gonna have to go back to first castle and start doing shit there. But given how powerful I am right now, it's gonna be a steamroll through first castle. Alright, back out to the chapel. Alright, let's grab the last few chapel checks. I can go do the wolf and bat Easter egg now, actually, since I have wolf and bat form. So I'll make that the last thing I do after chapel before I go back to the fucking first castle. And I can just speedy on back with the library card. Alright. Gas form. I am not dealing with any of these. Oh, life max up. I will happily take that. Get that motherfucker. Shield potion. A lot of imps there. Ooh. Brilliant now? Hold on. I don't remember that one. What is... Oh, increases sub-weapon strength. Okay, did I have the walk mount? I don't remember. No, I don't. Ooh. Mana max up. Very good, because I'm using a lot of mana right now to survive this fucking area. I swear, trying to traverse this without having missed form at all is just... I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. Alright, another life max up. And we have one more check here, which is just over here. Antivenom. Alright. And we have... Fire Boomerang. Okay. I'm gonna speedrun my ass over to the entrance end. We're gonna go do the thing there. And then we'll go back to first castle if we need to. I'm not sure if... this check has a high likelihood of being what I need, but also, it's just, it's a check. You can tell I'm running out of fucking brain juice because this is not commentary anymore, this is just me trying to survive. It doesn't help that I've been going this entire time without taking a single break. It's been 2.5 hours. Whoops. Wait, why did I bother doing all that jumping? I could have just fucking... Alright, out through here, up through here. A lot of demons here. Whoops. And then I believe let's just go through this way. Should be door. Yep, that's door. Alright. We're nearly done with everything we can do in second castle. You know what? I didn't mean to use that, but low-key that actually kind of just helps a little bit. Just stop everything for a second. Boots, wing smash. All the way through. Get to here. Alright. So let me remember how to do this. It's I go wolf form, go through one side, and I go bat the other side. And I believe, now that I've done that... Yep, this up here is opened. It's a life max up, peanuts, and a holy sword. Alright. Castle 2 full cleared. It is time to skedaddle my ass back to Castle 1. I have a feeling I just did that the wrong way around, but meh. Oop. I think I just had some fuckery with my controller there, because I just caused a big old fucking stutter. I can't wait for the YouTube dashboard to yell at me about losing frames again. God, I'm just realizing how much shit's actually green on my fucking tracker now because of this. Right, let's go down. Keep going down. Going in through this. And you know what? I could wing smash, but I don't use wolf form enough, so I'm gonna fucking... Nyom. But also, on flat horizontal ground, the wolf charges a lot faster than the wing smash, so... Alright. Jewel of Open. Open that bitch. And I have clock power up as well. I'm realizing I don't have my gold ring yet either still, so I can't do the clock tower Easter egg for, well, not Easter egg, but clock tower check for first castle. Ooh. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go do... I'm gonna do clock power up check for here. Now this one is trying to say I can't do. Fire boomerang, mana max up, diamond, opal. Alright. That's fine. Whoops. Man, I'm just realizing the bosses I'm about to do in the underground here, the first castle, is gonna be an absolute fucking dumpster fire. Like, I won't even need the second Chrysogrim, they're just gonna melt. Alright. Resist stone. I'm gonna save game here real quick. At least if I do find my win condition down here, I've got a quick way back to second castle because of one of the quality of life things I enabled for the rando. Going through here, that's just secret boots. And that's just life max up, okay. Alright, it is time to drop down. No quick way to do this because it's a whole bunch of scattered stairs. Going up. Another life max up. I am a healthy vampire. And that's just a meal ticket. TNT there, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, I'll climb up and do the succubus check first, before anything else. That's a life max up. Spirit Orb, that just lets me see how much damage I do to enemies. Bandana, green tea, and a Gladius. Okay. Alright. Just remember if your HP reaches 0 or less, you lose. Hasn't come close yet. Well, it kind of did once, but that was because of my own stupidity. Also, welcome in. How you doing? Alrighty. Time to melt the beach. I am in several layers of spine. It be like that. And she's dead. Let me out. And you are going to drop me the Alucard shield. Not fucking worth it. Alright. Well, I have 3 more bosses I can go kill first castle. Hopefully I don't need them all. We shall soon find out. You know, before I commit to this boss, I'm just gonna go to this underground
There
lane
is
first.
something funny about this wall.
You are correct, Fury. It's almost like I figured it out already. Oh wait, actually I should probably ride the boat. I think I actually need to for the first time. So if there's a gate at the end, it needs to open for me. Because that's why I need the merman statue. It's a pentagram, I'll come back for that later. I need to stop shrimping. I'm feeling myself do it more and more times as this rando goes on. Yep, okay. Good thing I took the boat. I needed it. What we got through here then? That is a Yasutu. God damn it. Alright. So we have Cursed Sword there. Damn it, okay. Got that one. Alright. So we have to keep going this way and then hang right when I do a drop off. Oh hey, mana max up. Okay, that was worth doing at least. Alright. Boss time. Well, 2 boss times, technically. Alright. That's right, you don't drop a thing. I'm just gonna speedy. Life max up, cool. Let's go fight Scylla. Scylla's dead. Turkey! And a mana prism. Well, those aren't worth it, but what about the other stuff that I can get now that the fight's done? Steel Helm, eh. And another mana max up. Alright, well. I am very steadily running out of checks to do. Alright, gonna drown the guys. Grab the platinum mail. Drop down here, kill the fish. Kill the fish. Kill the fish. Kill the fish. Alright, that's everything from that side. Is there anything down this side? Or am I tripping? I am very much tripping. Yeah, it's down here where there's more shit. Sword there. Pentagram there. Alright, that's everything from this room. Well, there's my fucking shield rod I wanted earlier. I will save that for later. Walk armor. Is that any good right now? Yes. Yeah, it's gonna get better as I do even more shit inside of the underground. I'm gonna grab that. There's only a thing over here. Grab that. There's another thing a bit further down. Yep, there it is. Give me that. Use this dice. Going through here. Guess we might have those arms pulled down something other than Bloodstained. Which ones? Do I want to commit to doing more underground? Actually, yes. If I fall clear on the ground now and do the funny thing at the entrance, it means I can just go straight for chapel later. The one scaling with map coverage? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a weapon that scales with map coverage earlier as well, and I don't think it compares to Chrysogrim in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not bothering. Is this the big chamber? This is the big chamber, okay. So there's no items in this chamber itself, but I need to stick with this guy to the end of the boat ride. Alright. I am out of my funny gamer juice. This is unfortunate. I mean, I could go make another shaker, but it's nearly 10 PM. I feel like that is not the play. That was just fun. Okay. Whoops. Okay, gravity boost ineffective against waterfall. I can tell you that much for free. Strength potion. Alright, let's go. Grab these couple things from the entrance, and then I'll loop back to the other bits of the underground I can do. Bonk. Potion. Alright. It's time to do the doggy and bat check. Dog through one side, bat through the other. This is opened. That is a pot roast and the Ring of Arcana. Okay. Nothing super important, but at least those have been checked, and now I can go to underground mines and catacombs in peace. Don't know why my phone is off. Actually, I'm going to check that in case it's important. It was, in fact, nothing important. It was just YouTube telling me the A/B test on my title and thumbnail for the Spyro Rando video is going well. Which I figured that was the case after the views on it kind of fucking doubled overnight while I was sleeping. Let's see. Go up here. Hey, yo, pizza? Oh man, I could fuck up a pizza, actually. Alright, where's Skitty Man? There. Alright, Skitty. I see to hit backdash every time I see him getting closer. I think from there is fine. Yep. Life max up and shield rod. I'm gonna make sure shield rod is in a good spot for stuff later. Shield rod there, chrysogram there. Right, cool. I'm cooking for the end game. Once I get the... looks like the Eye of Vlad is the last one I need. Once I get the Eye of Vlad, it is just on site. I'm booking it straight to Second Castle and I'm fucking melting Dracula. Actually, have I told y'all what the shield rod and Alucard shield combo does? Because it's kind of fucking stupid. Hello, Cerberus. Goodbye, Cerberus. He is dropping me the royal cloak. Alright, right, hold on. Relics. Demon card.
A switch.
Yep.
Why don't I press it and see?
Yep. Very cool, thank you, Demon. Back to the ferry. No, Venus Weed, you are not allowed to spawn. Let's see. Turkey there. Gold ring? Okay, I can go to the city clock tower check. There's my cube of Zoe. So finally, candles will drop shit when I hit them. It only took the majority of the game to find it. Ring smash. I am pressing your input. Please fucking work. It's always when I want to ring smash to the left, I can never do the fucking input consistently. Actually, wait. Is there an item on that ascent? There apparently is. Where? Yeah, the wing smash inputs are so fucked. There's a reason I've turned it on to have infinite wing smash. Because normally if I wanted infinite wing smash, I would have to keep doing the input while the first wing smash is going. Where the fuck is this item the game is saying there is somewhere around here? Is it a breakable wall? Where? Just says bottom descent. Oh wait, no, this is the top ascent. I'm looking... I went too far ahead on the map. Alright, hold on. Calm coin, okay. I won't bother with doing the teleporter yet, because I don't have it just yet. Alright, okay, life max up. And a mad longsword. Alright, there's a stick of dynamite. And another mana max up. Alright. It is Catacombs time. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick check count. Because I've done like the majority of the game at this point. I've done 373 out of 399 checks. I have nearly picked this game clean apart, trying to find this last win condition item I need. God fucking damn. So by the time I get to be able to release this game, or when the rando finishes, I guess, like, it's not going to release much. I'm also realizing the Eye of Vlad, my last win condition item, is literally the only relic I do not have. I have them all except for that. That's a little fucking stupid. Let's see. Oop. Okay, that was nearly deadly if I did not switch to the fucking spike armor in time. God fucking damn. Alright, what we got? Library card, potion, elixir, smart potion. Alright. So in there. You know what, why am I doing this when I could just be raw dominant? Meal ticket, attack potion. Alright, nothing super important there. Alright, I could just re-equip the spike armor. But I feel like living dangerously. What I will do now instead, though, is we'll form down here and fucking yum. So let's find sunglasses, resist holy, shaman shield, and a talisman. Life max up in Graham. These motherfuckers. Alright, what have we got up here then? Holy Rod. A life max up. Another life max up. Holy shit, it's actually gonna make me pick the game clean apart to get my last win condition. Alright. Let me just pass on through. Mana Prism. Alright. It is time to fight Grand Falloon, otherwise known as Legion in every other Castlevania game after this. It is gonna melt. Like almost immediately. And it's dead. It didn't even get to fully come out of the ground. Red bean bun, in through here. Go through this room. Up through here. Unimento. Alucard shield, Chrysogram, shield, rod. Okay, wherefore the fuck are my library cards? There. Alright. Quick teleport out. Alucard shield. It is time to skedaddle. Alright. We're going back to the marble gallery. Gonna do the rings in the clock tower room, or the clock room. Do that check. If it's not that, then the last thing available to check is the fucking... the chapel spike breaker area. And if it's not in that, then it means it's somewhere in my second castle that I couldn't get to before, but I can now. Can you tell I'm running on fumes yet? Yum. And we are there. Okay, I need 2. Silver ring. And gold ring. Now we get to wait for this to play out. I'm gonna use this chance to check stats of shit. Why is that stuttering? Oh, my whole PC froze there for a second. It did not like me checking that. PC did not like me doing that. Anyways, Ring of Vada, Ring of Vada. Aquamarine Circle. Okay, so it's not that. So is it gonna be this Maria check? Or is it gonna be the other Maria check? Also funny, but I'm only just going to do this now after I've already been so fucking deep in the second castle. That's crazy. Drop down. Go up. Hi, Maria. And Necklace of J. Alright. It's either going to be in the chapel after the spike room, or second castle. Which, speaking of second castle, what is there left I can go check there? There is actually nothing I can go check in second castle. It's all still red. So this last check in the chapel has to be my win condition. Because there's literally nothing else I can do in second castle. This is so fucking jank. This is probably the most jank fucking Castlevania seed I've ever done. Like, no word of a lie. Alright, get moving, doggy. Yeah, you headbutt that door. Alright, I need to go Castle Keep, so go to a lion. That's Haunts, Scorpion, Lion. Alright. Doggy mode again. I love how fucking wacky that looks. Wait a minute. Doggy mode. Damn it. Doggy mode. Doggy mode. Are the spikes gonna be back? They are. Okay. Oh, right. I tapped and missed thinking it would change me back after the fact, but it does not. Hi, Maria. Bye, Maria. Give me my fucking eye, Vlad. Alright. It's time. Another card shield. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go this way. Because this way makes it a lot easier to get back to this, because it's just straightforward the whole way through. Alright. So now we are at reverse wall. I should be more excited. I'm in go mode. I think I'm very much running on fumes from how deep that rando had me go just to get the fucking, my win condition item. Like, I don't think a Castlevania seed's ever had me go that far in before to get the last, like, thing of Vlad. Alright. Open up. Alright, you know, while that's going through, actually, what are my last few checks? Like, how many do I have left? I literally only have one check left. And it's the one for finishing the goddamn run. Yeah, there we go, Fury Plate. Yep, that's it. That was my 399th check. The rando was full done. I was gonna beat the Drac fucker. When the rando forces the 100%, yeah, fucking literally. Well, 3 hours. It's probably gonna be like 3 hours and 20 minutes by the time it's actually done. We'll see. Oh god, shield off for a second. Chrysogram on. Alright. First things first, we gotta kill Shaft. Shaft is dead. Now we get a cutscene. Goodbye, Dracula. Fade into the darkness. Alright. Step 1. Shield rod. Step 2, Alucard shield. You're about to see me not play the video game to beat this fight.
Behold my true form and despair!
Die, you motherfucker. This is making me take 3 hours to beat your fucking
Go back
stupid
whence
bullshit
you
game.
came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more. How?
So to explain what happened there, I used the shield rod and Alucard shield combo. The shield rod is a weapon that gets more powerful depending on what shield you have equipped. And it also has a special ability when you press the attack and shield buttons at the same time.
So you made it.
With the
Alucard,
Alucard shield,
I'm glad you're all
it
right.
makes you completely
I'm sorry.
invincible and
It is
heals
my
you
fault
as long as
had
you're
to
holding
fight
your
your own
shield.
father.
It drains your MP like crazy,
Fear not.
but as
I
long as
had
you have
my
the
own
MP to
reasons
maintain
for
it,
destroying him.
you literally cannot die.
Must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember.
I'm not sitting through this fucking thing. Fanfare music. How fitting. God. I gotta somehow turn that 3 hours of footage into a fucking YouTube video. Wish me luck. I'm gonna fucking start sifting through that tomorrow. For now, that is it for stream tonight. My next stream I was scheduling. Let me just double check to make sure I have my shit fucking sorted out right. Alright, so my next stream will be 2 days from now. Same time. Finally continuing my Ocarina of Time save file. I stopped right outside the Forest Temple on my last one. So I'm probably going to get lost in there for a bit. And that will probably be the entire stream, honestly. And then following that on Thursday, I'm going to finally fucking play Hytale. Because I've had that since early access day and I've barely touched it. So I'm looking forward to giving that a try. Anyways, thanks for stopping by tonight. Thanks for chatting. I'll catch us next time.